In this video, I'll be teaching you how to position your Kivy widgets and as well as sizing them. Let's get right into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to Breath Code. If this is your first time here on my channel, you want to learn code, then do start now by subscribing now and turn on post notifications to miss some future tutorials. Now here I am in a new Python file. I've called it tutorial 5.py. Now here I am in the same Python file working in last time for the Kivy float layout. Now we have our own app class, which is my app. Then here we have a button. Now when we run this program, we get a little button appearing on the screen. Now what if you want to scale it to, for instance, a mobile device size? So in Kivy you can do that. So you can just resize it. You can see the button size also changes to the mobile device. Even if you just resize it to any size, the button size just gets even more wider. Even if I make this window quite even smaller, it even gets smaller. Even if I go full screen, it gets even bigger. Of course, when you click it, nothing happens. But feel free to add functionality to the button when it gets clicked. Now, here for the size, so let me explain what the button was. So for our size hint, it's 0.3 and 0.2 for the button size hint. And then here for the position hint, this is a dictionary. So here for center X, which is 0.2, and center Y, which is 0.5. So the center X, which is 0.2 for the center X size of the button, and 0.5 for the center Y size of the button. Then here we're adding the widget to our layout by using layout to add widget, passing the button name. And otherwise here we're returning our layout, and then we're using our if name is equal main block. We're calling our app class and running it. Now I will show you how it looks on absolute. So I've created a new file called absolute.py. This is a new Python file I created because I didn't want to create manually for this tutorial. Now we do need to import the handle the imports from Kivy. So the first thing we need to import is the app class from Kivy. From Kivy.app import app, say from Kivy.ux.button import button. Say from Kivy.ux.float layout import float layout. Here now we have handled the imports. The second thing we need to do is create our app class, which is necessary for every Kivy app because every Kivy app needs an app class. Say class my app comes from the app def build self going to return. Then otherwise we just want to run say if underscore name underscore is equal to underscore main underscore my app with brackets run. Okay, now let's go back to our app class to add the functionality. So instead we having return, we do need to have our float layout. Say layout equals, we're going to call our float layout class. So which means I am storing the layout in a variable called layout. Okay, now we do need to add a button which we'll put in our float layout for the size. So in order to do that, just type in let's just store this in a variable button equals the button. I want to have a text equals, let's just set the text to A, for example, but you can set the text to anything you want. Size equals 50. I want to have a size hint. So the size for hint, and let's set this size hint to none and none because we don't want to have any size hint yet. And we want to have a position, so type in pulse equals 500, 100. Okay, now we do need to add the widget to our layout by just typing layout.add widget button. Now here we just want to return layout. Okay, so let's run our program to see what it looks like. You can see we have a small button that says A. Now if I try to scale to a mobile device size, and see the button suddenly disappears because so if we're putting in a mobile device size, it is 400 pixels. For our app with the button that says A is like 500 pixels, which means the button will just disappear anytime we try to resize it to a mobile device size. Even if we scale it to a small device, the button also disappears. But then if we go for screen, the button position changes. Okay, so now if I just get, so let me just get rid of this size hint. So if I get rid of this, then we rerun this. You can see our button gets larger. Of course, we can see the text, but then if I try to resize it again, it is saying the same thing as always. And now even if I resize even more to make it wide, even more wide, we see the large button that says A. Even if we go full screen, say go A. So guys, that's pretty much everything for this tutorial. So thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial quite useful, then like it for free. It really does help me out. Then subscribe now and hit the bell so you miss some future tutorials. And if you have any questions about Kivy positioning and sizing, or you have any other comments, then do them down in the comments down below. I will reply to you. And otherwise, that's it from there. Cheers and goodbye.